Hey guys, so welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing my first empties. I have a lot of products to show you guys and I'm just going to go through them really quickly, and I'll give you a brief rundown if I'd repurchase them or not. I've actually gone through quite a few items in the last maybe 2 or 3 months, and I'm really surprised on how well I have done on going through products, because it usually takes me the longest time to get through products. So I'll quickly jump straight into it, just starting off with whatever I got first. So I'll go with the L'Oreal Gentle Makeup Remover for eyes and lips. I loved this. It was really great, and this is still possibly to this day my favorite makeup remover for my lips and my eyes. And the only downside to it is that it is a little bit expensive, and also it does leave a little bit of an oily residue, but besides that I do really like it and would highly recommend it, but it is a little bit pricey. So besides that, I do like it. Also, a toner. This is by Mika Beauty Cosmetics. This is their refreshing toner. It's paraben free. It was a pink liquid, which I thought was really cute. It was really expensive. For a toner, I think it was around $30, which I think was a little ridiculous. And it does sting on the eyes when you remove it, but besides that, around the whole entire face, it felt really nice and refreshing, and it just had kind of a cooling sensation, which I do really like. But it was near impossible to remove your eye makeup because it did sting quite a bit. So besides that, I thought it was a really great product, and if it wasn't so expensive then I would repurchase it, or if it does go on sale on ozsale.com.au, I would definitely repurchase it, and I did really like it. Also have a nail polish remover. This one is by Face of Australia, and this did a pretty okay job. It just is a nail polish remover, and there's nothing that I can really say about it. It was really good. It removed my makeup, my nail polish really well, and it felt like it removed glitter nail polish pretty well as well. So yeah, it did a pretty okay job, but there are cheaper ones that I do like better. So if I just so happen to pick this up, then I pick it up. I'm not too picky when it comes to my nail polish remover, so it did an okay job, and I would probably repurchase it. Some fake tan. I've actually gone through a couple of these, and I haven't kept them because I've gone through maybe about 3 of these, possibly 4. But this is the Le Tan Fast Tan in the color bronze. I usually get it in deep bronze just because I prefer, when I'm actually tanned, that I have a bit of a darker tan. This did a pretty good job, and I do really like the bronze color, but I would prefer the deep bronze, which I actually went through 3 of those and 1 of these. So yeah, I don't know why I got the bronze color, but I did, and it did a okay job. It retails for around $15 or so, which is pretty decent for a good fake tan, because I know there are some really expensive ones out there. I personally like the lotion ones because I feel like I have more control over it. I do like the spray ones just for more of a quick application, but yeah, I've got quite a few favorites of fake tan, and this is definitely one of them. And I might do a fake tanning video on all of my favorite products, because there are a lot of them out in the market, and you don't really know if you should go for the more expensive ones or for the cheaper ones. So if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments down below. But besides that, it was a really good product, and I think I may actually have a backup of this. So yeah, definitely would repurchase that. I've got one hairspray, which this is by Schwarzkopf. This is the Super Styling Lacquer in the Extreme Hold number 5. It did a really good job. I feel like it didn't really make my hair too crunchy, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. So besides that, there is really no downsides to this. I did really like it. You get so much. You get 400 grams in here, which is a crazy amount. So I would definitely highly recommend that. I know there are a lot of hairsprays out in the market, and you don't really know what one to go for. This one, however, was a pretty good alternative. I did really like it, and I always lose the caps. I don't know where they go, but I always lose the caps. So yeah. Now also a couple of dry shampoos that I've gone through. I am a personal huge fan of the Girls Only dry shampoos. I've gone through easily about 5 of these, possibly more, but I don't usually keep all of the bottles because these are quite bulky in the little box that I do have. But besides that, they're $2 a can from Target, and they're really worth it, and I really like them. They've got about 5 cents to choose from, so you do have quite a good variety. And also just some samples that I got in a couple of the Lust Have It and Bella boxes just from Batiste. I do really like these. They're supposed to be like the travel size, but I do not keep dry shampoo in my handbag, and I don't usually spray it out in public anyway. So, but besides that, I think these did a really good job. We've got the cherry scent and also the blush scent. I really liked both of them. I think that they both worked really well, but they are quite expensive for a dry shampoo. So that's the only like downside that I'm not really keen on. So anyway, a couple of not dry shampoos, like shampoos and conditioner samples that I got. First one being Redken, and Redken is a really good, very expensive brand for a brand of hair care, I guess. You can usually purchase these in like hair salons and that kind of stuff. Pretty sure you can actually get it in just like supermarkets and stuff. I'm not 100% on that, but anyway, you can usually get them in hair salons anyway. This is from the Diamond Oil collection, and there's also another, I think it was like a treatment, but it's still on my share. I haven't fully used all of that up. But besides that, these were really, really good. I did really like them. It smells okay. The scent's not the best scent ever, but I do really like the Redken line. I usually get a full-size set for my birthday from my auntie. She owns her own hair salon, and she usually gets me that because it usually retails for like $70 or $80. So I'm quite happy with that present because they last me a really long time, and no one's ever allowed to touch them when I get those. So I really liked this. I got it in her fashion box service thing. It's just a monthly subscription box as well. It's a little bit more expensive, but I got it in there and I did really like them for the times that I did use them. Also, I got a sample of these a while back in a Lust Have It box. This is the GKMBJ shampoo and conditioner samples. Okay, this is the one that smelled like granny perfume. I wasn't a huge fan of the scent. It smells like my grandma's perfume that is just stored in the cupboard and no one ever uses. That kind of scent. It is feral, but besides that, the products work beautifully. They are quite expensive from what I can remember, so I can't imagine that I'll be actually repurchasing them. So yeah, really great products, but I'm happy to have more samples of them in, you know, future like boxes that I get. But besides that, wouldn't repurchase the full size because it is too expensive. Also, I have more samples of shampoo and conditioners. This is by Evo, which I really love this brand. I don't know where you can purchase them. I'm gonna have to check in like Hair House Warehouse or something like that. But this is the calming shampoo and conditioner, and I really like the scent. They all have these really random like little sayings on the front, all different each time. I did actually get a sample of these like forever and a day ago in another Lust Have It box, but I really liked these and I would definitely repurchase the full size no matter what the cost is because they worked amazingly in my hair, so loved those. Now, a couple of samples that I went through. I went through a couple. So these are by the same brand. This is the Rachel K. This is the CC cream, and I would definitely repurchase a full size because I went through 4 samples. I think I got this in a Lust Have It box or something like that, and I would definitely repurchase the full size. They do sell it on the Lust Have It website. They worked amazingly. It's a great CC cream. I worked it as my foundation and I really liked it, so loved those. And also I went through one of these, what is this brand? This is the, I don't know what brand this is. What is it? Montage something, I don't know. It's just a little like peel off mask, and I got it in I think a Bella box or something like that. This is in the pomegranate and passion flower scent. I feel like it worked pretty well. Wouldn't really know because I only got 1 sample of it, so I don't fully know if it works perfectly with my skin, but it was a nice little treat. I also went through some of the Nivea Vital Soy samples. I got the eye cream and the night cream. I would definitely get the, oh there we go. I would definitely get the full size of the eye cream. Not so much of the night cream because I do have a night cream at the moment by Nivea also. But the eye cream was quite nice. It was really nice and creamy, and I feel like it just sunk into my skin quite well. I got about 10 uses out of that little sample, so you only need the tiniest bit and it sinks in really nicely. So I would definitely go for the full size. And also I went through a Cocoa Butters Formula Daily Cleansing Gel. Quite a mouthful, but besides that, I don't know if I'd repurchase this because I only got 1 sachet and there wasn't a whole lot of product in here, so I don't know if I would repurchase it or not, so that's a bit of a downside. But besides that, it was okay while it lasted. And last sample that I went through is the La Fresh oil-free face cleanser. This is just a little wipe. I felt like this took off my makeup pretty well, and it was a pretty decent sized wipe, so I only needed one wipe to take off my whole entire makeup, which was good. I also went through 3 boxes of the Biore deep cleansing pore strips. They're the ones for your nose. I obviously love them. I have a backup and I'm almost out of my backup, so yeah. And also I went through one, or actually not one, I've gone through about 4 of these. These are just the Smart Value makeup wipes. This is just the 80 pack. I don't know where I got it from, but you can buy them practically everywhere. And makeup wipes. I went through a lot of makeup wipes. Okay, I just dropped one. So one of them, actually 3 of them, is from Lacura, which is an Aldi brand. I really love their makeup wipes. They're really great. So I got 3 of those. So I've got one that's for mature skin, one that's for for normal to combination skin, and I've got another one of those. I went through Dove, also Biore, didn't like these at all. And my favorite is from Whatnot, which is a great brand. So that is all the non-makeup items. Onto makeup really quickly. I went through a primer. This is the Models Prefer Mattifying Primer. I do have a backup and I love it. It is a silicone based one, so it smooths those pores out. I've got a Lush Colour Supplement Light Yellow Multi-Purpose Base Colour. This was great. Really good for, I don't know why I'm trying to show you, it's empty, but this is really good for underneath the makeup or just as your foundation. It did a really great job. I did actually repurchase it. I've got a Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. This was actually quite sad because it really did just shatter everywhere because it is really finely milled, so it does shatter. So don't take this in your handbag because it is really finely milled, so it will shatter really easily. But besides that, well, it lasted. I did really like it. An Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base, really good stuff. And I've also got a backup and I'm currently using it. Also a Avon Glimmer Stick in Blonde. This is my favorite brow product and it's down to the nubbiest of nubs. It's so tiny, I can't get any more product out of it, but I've got 2 backups of that. It's obviously my favorite. The Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner, I've also got a backup and I'm using it and I love it. It's great. It is my favorite liquid liner of all time. It's so foolproof. I've got a MAC Studio Finish Concealer in MW20, back to MAC. Also another MAC product. This is the Studio Fix Powder, my absolute favorite. Absolutely love it. And one other MAC product is the Select Moisture Cover Concealer in NW15, all back to MAC. So I just need a couple more products and I'm good to go for another lipstick. So I've also got a Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This is just the one in there, so it's not the brightening shade, which I love. Still worked really well though. Essence Gel Liner in the black color, which is Midnight in Paris. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately they've discontinued it, but besides that, if they did still make it, I would repurchase it. Luckily enough, I did actually get a backup while it was still there, so love that. And there's also the Collection 2000 Illuminating Touch Light Diffusing Concealer. They don't actually call it Collection 2000 anymore. I believe it's just Collection, but this was really nice while it lasted, so liked that. Little tiny baby size of the Bioderma. This wasn't in my skin type, but besides that, it worked really well. I'm going to keep this bottle just for travel purposes because it's this cute little, how big is this, 20 ml size sample, so really good for traveling purposes or just staying the night kind of thing instead of bringing a huge bottle. The Body Shop Born Lippy in Strawberry, love this. It is amazing. I've got a couple of concealers by Essence. I've got 2 of them. This is the, what is this? Stay All Day 16-hour long-lasting concealer. I've got 2 of them, one in the old packaging, one in the new packaging. Really good stuff. Absolutely love them. And the last 3 things are my mascaras. And I'm pretty sure I should have a couple more that I need to throw out. But these ones are totally crispy and dried up. I've got 1 from, or 2 actually, from CoverGirl. This is the Lash Blast Fusion, and this is the one in the purple tube. I didn't really like the wand. It's too big for my lashes, so I wouldn't repurchase that. And then I've got the ultimate favorite CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I've got a backup and I'm pretty sure my backup is almost dried up, so yeah, definitely would repurchase that. And last thing is the Essence Multi-Action False Lash Mascara, and this was a pretty good mascara from what I can remember. Really good size brush, really decent, and I quite enjoyed it. So yes, I won't be repurchasing any mascaras for a really long time because I've got a full drawer full of them. So that is everything that I've used up. If you've tried any of these products, please let me know in the comments down below. If you want me to review anything for Makeup Monday, let me know in the comments down below as well. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!